In recent weeks, questions of whether President Joe Biden would withdraw U.S. troops from Afghanistan by the August 31st deadline has occurred. As tensions continue to rise, we spoke with an Afghanistan veteran about his thoughts on events taking place.
I have a bittersweet thought of it, being that, me, myself personally, I had some close calls there and I had friends that didn't make it. So what was their sacrifice?
Representative David Kustoff explains how important our exit plan is.
There was a debate whether we should leave the troops in Afghanistan or whether we withdraw, and of course that's done. I mean, that part's done. What I'm very concerned about is the way that we left Afghanistan, or the way we've tried to leave Afghanistan, and the fact that it looks like there was no exit plan.
Sweatt goes on to explain his fear of what the withdrawal will mean for U.S. troops in the future.
When the cat's away, the mice will play. There's nobody there overlooking them to make sure that they don't do that. And we don't, I know people say we need to stay in our own business sometimes. We need to stay at home, but nobody wants another 9/11.
Women's rights are another topic in question once the U.S. troops leave Afghanistan. Women born in Afghanistan after 2000 have only known the rights and liberties guaranteed to them by a U.S. presence.
Under a Taliban regime again, will they have those rights, or will the history of 1960 rear its ugly heads that happened in the 90s again when the Taliban came into Afghanistan?
Sweatt ended our interview with one last heartfelt message to the soldiers still fighting on the front lines.
For the men and women who are downrange now, and the men and women who are facing COVID right now on the front lines, I wish them and send them prayers of strength and admirations of honor.
With New on the Night Side for 39 News, I'm Makayla Davis.